Today is November 16th, 2023. This is our garden walkthrough video. It has been raining for like 2 days, on and off, and everything is loving it. We got our water lines replaced, so we have water to water the garden, and it's loving it. We were going to prune in the garden, but then we realized we were just going to leave it so it insulates it as it starts to get cold. Here's a soursop. The Florigon is pushing growth. This is Venus. We've been eating so many acerola cherries. I don't see any on there now. We harvested a lot of green beans under here. And we have bananas. That's the black sapote. We have lots of pigeon pea. This is our lemon meringue. The blueberries, they're looking really nice. All that back there is sky vine. We have goji berries right now. The cassia is flowering. This is honey kiss. Oh, there's pepper. We have this papaya. Alright, Pepper, let's go. Here's our jackfruit. This is my one. And cotton seems to be going for a long time. So that's the front yard. And here's more passion fruit. Go to the backyard. So you could definitely start feeling the trails. Here we have lots of cranberry hibiscus. All of this was in bloom earlier this morning. Papayas. This is fruit punch. A mango. The katuk is growing through the sapphire shower. Everything needs a hard prune, but again, it's going to get cold. So we're going to keep all of this growth and use it to help insulate. There's hibiscus. Oh, there's Noni. There's fruit everywhere. And some of them are turning white. But they'll still get much larger. All of this is like a salad replacement, and it tastes like cranberry. It's really good. Here we have another papaya. Then there's more cotton. All the pigeon pea. That's M4. African basil. There's another banana. There's moringa back there. This is a China jackfruit. It's looking really nice. Underneath this is a pink pink powder puff. There's a cha-cha, and there's a sapodilla back there, and ginger. I think that's shampoo ginger. It could be blue ginger. Oh, I just saw this. Oh, that's pretty. A bromeliad. At this island, there is the Cuban ginger, and that's a sapodilla. I forget the varieties right now. And then we have the Jamaican cherry, and this, they bloom better in the day. It's evening now. Then we have mulberries back there, Dutchman, all the bananas. This is a cool plant. This is a hummingbird tree, and some cultures eat the flower, so it's another edible plant in the garden, but usually the white variety is better than the pink, but it's also really pretty. We still have sorrel or roselle. This is Oliver Loquat. This is a new Aki. We're going to replace the one we have in the ground. Under this really weirdly growing Moringa, we planted that as a pioneer tree. We have more roselle or sorrel, Florida cranberry, cranberry hibiscus, pineapples, and blueberries. This is the ice cream bean, and it's getting quite tall. And those were planted to protect smaller plants that are cacao, so I have cacao back there. Clematis is this flower. It's one of the best smells in the garden. Here we have our starfruit. We learned a trick about how to induce blooming, and it might have worked because I'm just seeing new blooms. It's a starfruit, a carambola. This is white chocolate jasmine, another best smell in the garden. It's going to seed. And there's blueberries and stuff under there. Lots of butterfly pea vine. I have a video on this, all the medicinal uses of it. Tea. This is Plumeria. Back there is the Aki that we have in the ground, but we bought it as a 1 gallon, so we had the opportunity to get the larger one, so we're going to replace it. And more the hummingbird tree. See how the blooms look like hummingbirds. And then we have one of the cacaos you can start to see back there. And then we planted the papaya. There's 3 papaya to protect it. But that is a little bit overgrown right now. So I'm going to go the other way. Here's another mango. More cotton. We're working on a project with that, so. Another sapodilla. It's growing. This is the Chief Kubo edible leaf hibiscus. Then we still have the cassava or yucca. Back there are pineapples and a cochin jackfruit. It's a Sherbert Berry tree. The white candles. This is Firebush, and still in bloom is the Tahitian Hat. And then there are more bananas. So since we got the new water lines, you can see we just needed way more water. Okay, so that is what it looks like before it gets frost all over it. And then we have yams growing up the wall. Now this yard has been really flipped. We can see the Dwarf Hawaiian mango. This is blooming. That's the San Pablo custard apple. And then we have an acerola cherry. And then he planted this week a Ruby Supreme guava, where there was a plum and a Loquat. The red pinecone ginger or shampoo ginger is dying off from the cold. This is Rosigold mango. And then we put in the ground, there was a blackberry, but it needed too many chill hours, so that's a patumba. And this is a pear. We kept it. We're going to graft 2 varieties on there. There's another jackfruit, and there's sapodilla back there. This is supposed to be a cherry moya, so we'll see what it turns out to be. Then we have potato mint growing in there. Out there we have more edible leaf hibiscus and the mountain soursop, and more porterweed for the butterflies. And that flower is winter cassia. It's a host plant for the butterflies. And more cassava. This bed was full of sorrel. On this side, oh, I grafted on this tree. It's purple. Maybe you can see it better on the outside. There's 4 colors on here now. See the red. So there's all of our new plumbing. This is a white sapote. This is the Gefner Adamoya. There it is. We are putting, I think he put squash in there. This is an avocado. This is a canistel, the trumpo. It was loaded with fruit, but they didn't go to maturity. We just wanted to kind of runt it out so it didn't grow too fast. And there's a Simmons avocado. And then we have tomatoes growing in here, a pepper. This is Nam Dak Mai. In this bed we have different beans. We're going to rip up that jujube because we have the better variety, the Thai one. We'll see in a moment. This is ice cream mango. Pigeon pea. Here's our mame. We got lots of sugar cane going, little jackfruits, more sugar cane. This is Alano sapodilla. It's in the ground. And this is the Thai jujube. It's supposed to, and lots of weevils, to taste like green apples. So we'll see. And our strawberries. Alright, that's it before it gets too cold. The beautiful Bougainvillea. So all these colors are on there. Alright, so that's what the garden looks like before it gets too cold. See you in the next one.